Hey everybody, Coach Duality here with another 2v2 analysis, and this is going to be episode 1 of 3 with Swagger the Lagger here. So let's go ahead and get things started. So, I want to talk something about this drive as it's starting. So, kickoff is lost and it goes back to you, and your teammate is sent towards the left side of the pitch there. And you're still, like, booming this upfield, but you're basically just handing that to him every time. Try to just recognize that space difference a little bit more. When it goes back to you like that, far away from everyone, just trap it with you. If you do hit it, just hit it where your teammate is, but throwing it right back at them is, it's not the best thing you can do when the ball's given to you like that. Like, yeah, it's in your pitch, but you have possession, which is equally as important. Bro really shouldn't be cutting into that. Here you're a bit too far back from the one man on the play. Your teammate starts making a drive, and you're dodging away, but you really want to be like looking at this and seeing what type of possession he has. But even if this does get like cleared over him, you're going to be able to block it. But also you see the blue member farther away is going back towards net or boost, so no one's really going to be challenging that right away, so you want to make sure you're giving your teammate options there. So your teammate pushes it out, but you are way too far back to play it from him. Good pass. Good setup. Good patience there. Not letting him bait you out. Or like bait you into a shot like that, so good job. That's a really risky challenge to do. I would recommend, like, at least in a situation like that, trying to keep your challenges from the ground. You throw yourself out and dodge from the wall, like away from your nets, your recovery time is pretty bad. So you're a little quick to be hitting it to them again. Your teammate's going back here, and you take it up the wall, so when you hit it, you're hitting it towards them. But if you let this come to you, and you sort of like caught it and started playing it around the corner to somewhere that Bro can work with, then you could start pushing up on a drive, but you're sort of just giving it back to the pitch where they're already at. Pretty far away from your teammate there. I want to see how you could be going up with this. So you make your challenge with a dodge, and you see what he's doing, but you're kind of trusting him to lose that challenge by going back here. So like keep making your turn, but try to keep ball cam on a little bit more so you can see what's going on. You see, by the time this ball's in a great position for both of you, you're completely across the pitch, and then have to start working your way up from there. And they both overcommitted there, so if you were up there earlier, that would have been a pretty nice shooting opportunity to punish their overcommitment. You see, kind of see like how like bad it is to be that far back again here. This was like such an open net, and realistically they should have saved that. So after this touch, you let him go, and then you're going back to net when he's starting a drive. So like you're playing that two-man in the rotation way too far back. As long as there's a chance that he's gonna have possession, make sure you're just watching what's going on and trying to keep up with him, because you should be the one to follow up his touches. By being that far back, you're sort of just like giving the other team, you know, that much time and space so they know that they're always going to be the next one to touch it from there. It's a nice touch off that wall. Good power on that shot too. Good kickoff form. Played that much better as the two-man in the rotation there. Yeah, and here your teammate's probably a bit back, so you can make another challenge as one, but running up to get this boost is incredibly risky. You know, even you might think you're up so that it's okay, but like that's especially when you really don't want to be overcommitting yourself like that, because you see you leave your teammate as the last one back, and you're on the other side of the field again. So, in all areas, just try to make sure that you're more relevant in the play. You know, forget about playing some sort of goalie like position or like just running around for boost. That boost is just a resource. Try to keep yourself focused on like playing with the rotation and keeping yourself keeping a presence on the ball in the play. And here you're faced horizontally, so you're going to be punished from that. You could still save this, but you see how this line chokes you up? You're backing up, and then when you do go up, you see it's pushing you back still a little bit, and then because you point your card that way, you're you give them a pretty empty net there. So you just want to be turning around. Like here, when you start going back, go back a little bit farther and immediately power slide and face outward. By sort of sitting there horizontally, you're just choking yourself up more than you have to. Side dodging is what killed most of your power there. If you air rolled into that and timed it a little bit better, you would have got a lot more power on that shot. Going off that wall is pretty dangerous there. Yeah, if you listen, you can already hear your teammate being up for this. So you're throwing yourself at a pretty risky line when there's a teammate already who can play that a little bit better. But if you were really just, you know, like needing to be the one to hit that, you just have to save your dodge a lot longer. Use that wiggle room that you get from your 1.5 seconds from the first jump and just abuse that and then save your dodge for when you absolutely need it. Play. So, this challenge is a little weird. Try to break this down a bit. So, you're right to go up here, but I think you're going too far up at this. Since he's going to be the one to beat you to that ball, give yourself some more space to play it from wherever he's going to hit it, because you don't really know how hard he's going to hit it. So because you go up, you see yourself having to like move back like that, and it kills all your momentum and throws your line off the ball. Good soft touch there. Alright, good game. So, from this, I would say make sure that you're making a little bit more like use out of the time and space that you're given. Try trapping it a little bit more. And make sure that you're playing a little bit more around your teammate in the 2 spot. You seem to be playing into just a basic defensive position in the back of the pitch as opposed to playing with your teammates a little bit behind him to follow something up from him. So leave a like if this helped you out at all, and hopefully I will see you around in episode 2. Thanks.